Video that I made yesterday about apologies led me to a fantastic discussion with one of my favorite human beings in the entire universe about um, what happens when you're the person that needs to give the apology. But let me say this first before I get into my subject matter. She was expressing to me just what that video did for her. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that tune in and listen, whether you comment or not. It just made me feel so good that she gets some benefit from what I do, because I want you all to know how I benefit from doing this. Again, it's me keeping my promise to myself. And I don't know if you remember, maybe 20, 30 videos ago, I talked about getting back into it and what I'm doing just for my own mental health and well-being and what this does for me. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I hope that, like I said, these conversations are beneficial to you as well. But let me jump back into what I was saying. So our conversation led to, what happens when you're the person that needs to give the apology. And so that then led to a conversation just a little bit about just the shame and guilt you feel when you have wronged somebody. Now, this is only when you have a conscience, because when you don't have a conscience, or you claim you don't, or you're so racked with pain that you tell yourself you don't care. The truth is, you do. You're just so bogged down in pain that that is what you choose to do. And for some, they don't want to apologize. I'm just not going to. But for the ones of us who have a conscience, and keep in mind, and I'm going to keep this so 100, we usually don't get a conscience until we find out. Like when we're doing the infraction, when we're wrong, we don't care. Because I'm telling you about me, I did not care. You care when you're found out, because your conscience is condemned. And then all of a sudden you're racked with guilt and you feel horrible. So then you ask yourself, that's a whole nother conversation for another day, because I could be on this thing for a couple of hours just on that subject. So let me get back to when you're the person that needs to give the apology. You go through almost the 5 stages of grief. It's like, first of all, you can't believe you did it. And like I said, and if you have a heart and if you have a conscience, you're embarrassed. And then you get to anger. And that's where I want to sit with this. We are a justification nation. So our guilt and shame will make us almost mad at the person that we trespassed against, or mad at the person that we offended. And so we start justifying our actions, saying stuff like, well, so they do it too. I'm guilty. And I'm telling you, you don't hear me say you, that includes me. I ain't doing nothing they're not doing, but it doesn't make it right. Both of you are wrong. But you're wrong, or I'll use me in this instance. I'm wrong when I'm the person that did the trespassing. So as I'm going through all these stages of disbelief and anger and embarrassment and just all the things, all the emotions, because when you hold yourself in high regard, you don't want to deal with the feelings of you being the person that has wronged someone. And so you start justifying it. But the truth of it is, you have to get to the stage of acceptance that, yes, you did it. And all you can do is apologize for it if that's possible. And then don't do it again. You can learn from it. And you have to learn that you can't, when you say stuff like, well, they do, you don't get to do what they do, because you aren't who they are. And if you ever felt like you're a person who was called or chosen, then you're held to a higher regard. And if you have just as you grow and evolve, you'll find that that's low vibrational stuff. And so you need to leave it behind. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm talking to me. But that's not necessary. That's not necessary. It's wrong at whatever level it happens, and you're beating yourself up and you feel guilty about it and you feel horrible. And so to pacify your feelings, you justify your actions. But the truth is, you're wrong. You made a mistake. And so you forgive yourself. You ask them for forgiveness as possible. And then you improve and you move on. You get to learn from what you did. So I just wanted to sit just right there in that moment, because we talked about that. We have fantastic. I always have great conversations with my friends, y'all. I do. I have wonderful human beings that we share just beautiful insight with. But anyway, that's my message for today. Be happy, healthy, and whole. Align and thrive. Be inspired, informed, empowered, and encouraged. But I want to hear your thoughts. I will talk to you soon. Maybe later. Maybe another video today. I don't know. Have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.